I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And this is Dan.
Hi.
We're playing Seven Wonders because we can with 3 people. And I love
And
Seven
because
Wonders.
it's a review copy.
Yes, this is a
So
new
we sort of
edition.
need 3 people to play Seven Wonders.
Yes.
And hey, if you want us to play Seven Wonders Duel or Imhotep the Duel, you need to spend channel points now.
No.
Yes.
In order for us to play it next Sunday,
All
right?
So
Yeah.
I'll repeat the background we released. Seven Wonders came out a while ago.
Yeah.
It's about 2009. But they decided to reboot it relatively recently with a shiny new second edition. So they didn't change a lot. They tweaked some of the cards a little bit, and they tweaked some of the wonders a little bit, but the rules are all basically the same. And they gave the shiny new metallic card backs that Michael is showing you there.
So shiny.
And they reprinted all the expansions except for Babel, which apparently everybody hates.
Like it.
Except Steph. But they reprinted all the other expansions, Cities, Leaders, and Armada. We're just going to show you the base game. And I'm going to give you a brief explanation. So, Seven Wonders is divided into 3 ages. In each age, you get a hand of 7 cards. And you draft it. You take one, you pass it to the left or the right, depending on which age it is. And then you do something with the card that you selected. You're only going to get to play 6 cards per age, generally speaking. The last card you get gets discarded. And then we score at the end. So, the 3 things you can do with the card are you can play it to your tableau and get the effect of it. You can toss it for $3. Or you can build a stage of your wonder. Everybody has a wonder board with generally 2 to 4 stages of wonders down here. So you have to build them in order from left to right. You pay the resources, which I'll explain in a moment. But most of the cards will get played for themselves. So we have a lot of cards that produce resources. Basic resources are brown. Notice that some of the starting boards produce resources. Michael's starting board, Wonder, produces a stone. But if he plays that, now he can produce a stone and a wood. So those, you just automatically produce those anytime you want to do anything. So now if he plays a card that requires a stone and or a wood, he can just play it for free. There are also brown cards that produce 2 resources, or one, or possibly 2 different resources. Some that produce 2 of the same, some that produce 1. He can only produce 1 of those each turn if he plays that. And that costs $1 to place it. The cost underneath the upper left there is $1. Some cards are there are also advanced resources, which are gray. There's only 3 of those. There's an example. My board produces one of those. It's glass. Steph's board produces papyrus. There's also cloth. Works the same way. There's also military cards. Military cards are red. At the end of each age, we're going to assess military. You assess your military versus your 2 neighbors only. If you're not using expansions that change that. If you've got more military than they do, you beat them up and you get a victory point token. 1 in the first age, 3 in the second age, 5 in the third age. They get a -1 no matter which age it is for losing. If you tie, it's a push and nobody gets anything. There are blue cards. Blue cards are just worth points. There are green cards, which are science cards. They have one of 3 different symbols on them. We'll get back to that. The scoring is complicated.
Totally looks gray, but it is not gray. It is totally green.
And there are yellow cards. Here's an example yellow card, which I'll explain in a moment. They often do things associated with getting money, although not always. There is also one more color, purple cards, but they only come in age 3, so we'll get back to those later. So, what happens, you may ask, if I need a resource to buy a card, but I don't produce that resource? Well, you can buy it from one of your neighbors if they happen to produce it. That doesn't prevent them from using it. They get to use it and you get to use it. You can buy anything they produce. You can buy all the stuff they produce. It costs $2 per resource. There are ways of modifying that. So, for example, that yellow card...
I give it to you.
Well, I will put it back.
Well, I mean, like if you had it, then...
Yes, okay, but if you want to show it...
Oh, I did show it.
Yeah, but nobody remembers that.
Nobody remembers.
Yes, if you had that, you can buy those resources from either of your neighbors for only $1. There's a bunch of other cards that will change that for other, for other
some
types
of them,
of resources.
Yeah, some of them will show only a left arrow
Yeah,
or a right
so here,
arrow,
for
and
example,
that matters.
This only goes in one direction for the basic resources.
So if Dan had it, he could buy them from me, but not from Steph. If
Yeah.
he's going to buy them from Steph, it's going to cost 2.
Yeah. Now, if nobody produces the correct resources, then you're just out of luck, and you can't build it.
Correct.
However, there are symbols in the upper right-hand corners of some cards. For example, one of the ones we just showed you. That lets you build a card that has that symbol in its cost area for free. That'll come up in a later age.
Yep.
So it would be inconvenient to find it and show it to you right now. But
For example, if you get this and you have that symbol, you will have that symbol, which will let you get this in age 3 for free.
yeah, it's entirely for free, no cost down. No cost to you whatsoever. So that's handy. In the original, one change to the layout of the cards. In the original version, they had little names down the side of the card, which I kind of like better because it gave you more of a clue as to what the card actually was. Whereas here you got these abstract symbols, but it's fine. It all works.
I think they took that idea from Seven Wonders Duel.
Yeah, it makes internationalization easier, which is, fine.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It all works. I think it's a little harder to get used to. Once you played like once or twice, you'll be used to it, and it's not a problem at all. Yes.
Something like these yellow cards will...
Some of them just have one-time effects. That just gets you $5 when you play it and will never do anything else again. Although there are cards that score for yellow cards or give you money for yellow cards. So in H2, you'll see I think there's a card that says you get $1, for every yellow card you've already played. Things like that. So that will stay there. Nothing ever leaves your tableau. So anyway, the Wonder Stages play the same way. You take a card you don't want to play. You can often use a card you don't want to play, but you don't want to give to your neighbor either, and put it under your Wonder Stage. It's built exactly like a card. Some of the Wonder Stages are just points. Some of them give you money, so you can see Steph's give money and points. My middle one lets me produce any basic resource I want.
We cannot.
But I cannot buy that because that is not a brown resource.
Yeah. So that can't be bought. That is my personal private resource. All right. So,
you do have to burn it. Not only do you have to pay the resources, you have to burn whatever card that you would have drafted.
Yeah.
Usually, it should take away from something someone else wanted.
Yeah, generally, because we're jerks.
All
right. That's basically it. So in Age 3, there's guild cards, which are purple. Those score you points. Often they score for things your neighbors do. As opposed for things you do. Although there's some that count just you. There's at least one that counts just you, and there's at least one that counts you and your neighbors. We'll go... We can't reveal, since they're not all used, and it's not just by player count, it's random. Most of these, we're stripped the decks mostly by player count. So if you look at the cards we're showing you here, if you look at the corners, you'll see like 4+. That's used in games with 4 or more players. Some of them, there's even 7s in here. Cards that only use with 7 to make sure the deck's the right size. The Age 3 deck is slightly different in that we have the 3+ cards in, and the base cards, but we also have a random assortment of 5 guilds. So I'm not going to show you the ones that are left because it reveals information. We'll show you when we actually play one of them what it does and explain it at that time. And that's it. So in the end of the game, we score. So we score. I can't see the order.
All of your wonders.
Yeah. So the Wonder Stages.
Your coins.
So every $3 you have left is a point.
Your military tokens.
Yep.
All of your blue cards, your yellow cards, your science cards, which are green, and your purple cards, and then some everything else.
The green cards are the only complicated part of that. So there's 3 different symbols. You've got a sextant, a gear, and a scroll. Or no, a tablet. Sorry, a tablet on those. So for every set of all 3 symbols you make, you get 7 points. In addition, for each of the 3 symbols, you look how many you have and you square that number, and you get the points. You can see this could be a lot of points if you're heavy into collecting them.
If I can get this on here. It's at the top of the rules here.
That's how you score those. Could be a lot of points. So you'll notice that a key aspect of the game is that unless you're playing with certain expansions, you have no effect on anybody other than your 2 neighbors, and nobody has an effect on you other than your 2 neighbors. So one reason I like, and Michael likes, playing it with 3 players, as opposed to more, is that way you're affecting everybody at the table. Because I played too many games with more players in which somebody, especially one particular person in the Boston area, will never play any resource cards at all, which means that one of my sides is basically dead as far as like getting resources, and same for the person on the other side of him.
So yeah, if someone's playing over here, I have no effect.
Right, but they're not affecting anybody else on the
here.
table, right? So we're playing if we play like a 7-player game, it's like, great, 2 people are getting screwed by this person, and everybody else, the other 4 people at the table are totally unaffected. It's like, it works still. It's not terrible. I don't love the dynamic necessarily.
Same.
So,
and I think they're wrong. Wrong.
Now, with some of the expansions, you do get some effects. Like there's expansion cards which let you, for example, attack farther away than the neighbor and do some other things. And Armada introduces some other things, so it makes it a little more interactive aside from your two neighbors. But whatever.
Correct.
I won't refuse to play the game with more than 3. I just like it with reasonably well with 3. And I definitely don't like playing in a large group with like people I don't know well, because it can also drag on forever if there's this one person who is always slow at making their decision and drafting. It slows the whole thing down.
Correct.
So it's just can get tedious. Anyway, so without further ado,
Adieu.
we will do this thing.
We will do it.
We will do this voodoo.
That you do. All right.
Ready?
Ta-da! One coin.
We shockingly all played brown production cards.
Yay!
Not an unusual thing to happen, because you got to produce some resources to build some stuff.
Some stuff.
Yeah, sure, you're just wrong too. Everybody's just wrong.
Some people might think, gee, if everybody I know disagrees with me, maybe I should rethink my
Maybe it's
position.
me.
I think
but
you're
no.
wrong.
But Steph apparently is not going to do that.
No.
Yes.
No.
No. No what?
Just no.
Just no. A random no.
Mary, quite contrary.
What do you guys have for your resources? All right.
I make glass and stone.
This. I see that.
You shouldn't let them interact, though, because the glass will break.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do better than that. I can't reach across the table.
I like watching your little T-Rex arms do it.
Can't.
Dan enjoyed that.
No.
No.
Maybe a little too much.
Maybe a little too much.
A smidge.
No. Why you gotta do that?
Why ask why?
I've got to take that. I don't have much choice. I'll do that for you, Steph.
Thanks.
More
Just
production.
points.
Just points.
Probably should have burnt it and went on with my wonder.
Probably. Probably you should have.
Yeah, mistakes were made.
Yep.
Well, that does not totally suck.
It might.
Does it partially
No,
suck?
It doesn't even partially suck.
Oh, all right. News to me. I owe money. I owe money to Steph, which is unfortunate.
No.
That's great.
You don't make any advanced resources.
Well,
I make them all.
that sucks.
Pay me.
I can't help it if Steph is more useful than you. I mean, I hate...
Yikes.
Sorry. Here to apply hard truths, man.
Yeah, it's sad for me.
Steph is being more useful than you, and it's something you're going to have to live with.
That's right.
I'm not any happier about it than you. Possibly less happy.
Yeah.
Ready?
I'm burning this for 3 points.
All right, last card of the age, because we have 2 left, and one of them's going to get thrown away.
Fine. Not happy with it.
Sure, why not?
Toss
Wow,
it.
that went like right onto the batch there. I'm just going straight points, it looks like.
All right, so
Not by choice.
now we do
That's what
military.
you do with Giza.
Steph and I each have 1 point.
Oh, that hurts.
Michael has no points.
I have no points.
Michael is a pacifist, so he gets 2 -1
Oh, me
tokens.
too.
Steph and I each get one point
Baby
token.
1 token.
Ooh.
Don't mean to.
All right, now we're going to pass to the right.
Could do that, I guess.
That sucks.
I should do that. Fine. It's a plan.
Fine.
Is it?
Not really.
I'm building the archery range entirely for free.
I'm building the aqueduct entirely for free.
The workshop has a target on it, and the archery range has a target in the cost area, so it is free to me.
Seems good for
Rude.
you.
Oh, I need that too, huh? Well, that's too
I don't
bad.
know what's rude about it. I mean, aside from the fact that it kills you. I guess that's kind of rude.
Seems pretty brutally rude.
Rude.
I guess that's kind of rude. I guess I have to give you that one.
Okay.
And I'm building the dispensary for free.
Thank you, Dan.
Got all the stuff.
Thanks.
I got all the stuff. I'm gonna move these so you can see them. I don't like these cards very much.
Well, that's just a gosh darn shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Gosh darn it.
gosh darn it.
I'm gonna do this.
Now I'm building the stables for free.
Wonder.
My high level of
Yikes.
science lets me develop military technology quite easily.
$4.
Looks like it.
What I've really developed here is a military-industrial complex, basically.
It seems like
It's working for me.
it. Yeah.
And I say if it works for you, there's no harm in it. All right. Now what? Boy, my combinations of things I produce are kind of weak.
Weak.
I don't care for it. Well, we'll play that and regret it later. That's what we will do.
I don't want to do that.
Stop whining.
Dan is violent.
I don't want to
Yes.
do that to you either.
As opposed to...
Hey, I'm a
Exactly.
good person.
You're something.
Not violent.
No, of course not.
All right, I'm going to get
have to pay Michael for wood.
2,
I
4,
have
6,
wood.
8.
Yes, but I paid you before.
6,
So,
7,
I like money.
8.
You also have a... Yes, that you guys are delightful. Beyond
Thank
going with
you.
your bad selves.
I'm the light.
You're something.
She's definitely something. No question. I'll build the laboratory for
More
free.
resources for 1.
For me, you shouldn't have.
This is the last one.
I like that.
Do you?
Yep.
Delightful. Ready? I'm tossing both of these to get $3.
Okay.
I'm tossing this to, well, not tossing it, but
Nobody ever pays me any for anything.
Nope. I have all my stuff that I need.
Great.
except military, so take your -1.
I beat both of you.
I'll take my -1 and my +3.
I'll take 2 +3s in my size.
Yes, you will.
That's all I got going for me.
And all the science.
Well, yes, okay. Shh.
And the science.
Quiet.
Silence!
I should do that. There's a lot of stuff I should do.
Probably.
This is a good
crap.
hand.
Maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
No, I want literally, if I were to take 6 cards in this round, they're all in this hand.
Okay.
So that's a shame.
I dare say.
For science.
This isn't going to work out for me in the end, but we'll try it.
I need to know what this does here.
It earns you points.
It does earn me points.
Well, its points are good, or so I'm led to believe.
Nah. Overrated.
Overrated. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you don't have to get any points if you don't want them. I'm perfectly fine if you don't want to get points. That is absolutely fine with me.
2, 4, 6.
Oh, yeah, sure, okay. On the other hand, yeah, it makes more sense.
You're making Dan rethink everything.
Making him? I mean, I have to take that.
Got to.
All right.
Passing this way.
Yes. The study for free.
Two for you. Actually,
Oh, seriously?
four
That's
for
ridiculous.
you. Two for you.
Hey, I got money. What's up?
Oh no, I can actually buy them all from Steph. It looks like he is like totally winning with all of this.
I don't think that's necessarily true, but
So
fine.
I'm gonna give it to you, Steph.
You do what you think is
Is this
reasonable.
mine here?
Yep.
Yes. So, Steph's the only person who's played a guild. Do you want to show off the guild?
Sure, it's a new one.
All right, this is a new big guild, and it's the most boring guild possible. It's just a flat 7 points.
It's 7 points if you have to lower it a little bit, Michael.
Sorry.
If you completely build your
Oh,
wonder.
that's what it... Okay, if you completely build your wonder. It doesn't depend on anybody else. It's fine.
If I don't build my wonder, then I don't get 7 points.
Yes, but you already built your wonder, so I think that's not really a danger.
I agree.
So yay.
I think that's probably... You're probably fine.
Probably okay.
It's likely 1, 2, 3.
Guess I'll build that and not like it. I don't like it, for the record.
You don't like it for other things either.
We haven't even invented records yet.
Exactly.
We
So-
tried, but we have to have this slave stand here and like crank the turntable. It's really hard to get a steady sound out of it.
So much goodness with that, and I'm going for this.
I know, that's what I said. Right,
Oh,
Michael?
Dan!
I'm sorry.
Screwed me up.
That's what I'm here for.
It worked.
That is one of the things I'm here to do. All these guilds are like much better for you guys than for me.
Yep,
I don't approve.
it's great.
I really cannot approve of this.
Oh. Sorry, Michael, I was supposed to pay you last time.
That's nice. I like that.
I'm a cheater.
1,
Cheater
2.
who cheaters.
Who
What?
cheaters? Yes.
Cheater McCheaterson?
Yeah.
Cheater who cheaters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just letting Dan get all the science and all the points.
Yeah, that's the hard thing to have to do.
She's still gonna win,
No, unlikely.
despite all her poor mouthing.
Yes.
We'll see. I rarely win this game.
I never win this game. I'm gonna shove this
I played
under
it more often
for.
than you have.
Yeah.
I played it more than everybody, and I'm probably still gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
Moan, 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 moan. All you're gonna do is complain. They should take your teeth away. How do I not have that symbol? Well, I don't.
That's
have that
just
symbol.
poor.
And if I play that, it's 10 points. And if I play that, it is fewer than 10 points. But can I afford to play it? Sorry, there'll be a short pause.
No, that's fine.
I can't afford to play that, so I'm going to play the other one. That's how I make my decisions. Do the thing that is possible, not the thing that is impossible.
Seems like a valid strategy.
I'm going to put this under here. I need one more rock.
Hey,
I
I'm no longer
need-
crushingly poor.
I
just
need
mostly poor.
one paper, and I've got to buy it from you.
I mean, thank you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
It's just terrible.
It's not just terrible. There's
It's
a lot of other things
just-
going on here.
Terrible.
This is bad.
I should remember what was in that hand.
Amazing things that you want very much.
I don't think that's actually true. I'm fairly certain.
You
sorry, I'm
don't
just looking at your
know.
production. Wow, neither of you produce ore.
I do.
Oh, there. Sorry, you put your things into. All right, you produce ore.
I'm trying to keep it in the frame.
Yeah. So I'm trying to decide which of these terrible options to take. It's. But you produce 2 ore.
That's it.
Yeah, I produced an ore for myself, so not for you.
Oh, you do produce an ore.
Well, in the yellow.
Yeah, but
yes.
if I'm
You're
looking at a
looking
card
for
with
something
three,
to.
if I'm looking
make
at a
ore.
card with 3 ore, you could potentially produce it.
Yeah, he could.
Except you have no money, so you can't buy 2 ore from Steph that easily.
Correct.
All right,
I
I'm
had
just
money. Spend it.
okay. You don't have enough to by 2 or from
You are
Steph.
correct.
At this very moment.
At this
no.
very moment.
At
Well,
this very moment.
It affects what I decide to do. That's all I'm
Alright,
saying.
alright.
All right, I have to think about what I'm doing.
I know it hurts.
It does hurt. It's extremely painful.
It hurts.
It hurts us.
It hurts us. We hate you.
All right, but I think I have to do things in the. All right, here, fine. I'm gonna build a wonder stage. I owe money to
This is
one of
free.
you yahoos, probably Steph.
Because you don't want to give it to me.
Michael gets $2.
Yay, I'm not broke.
And that was the wrong decision to make entirely. I should have. Yes, I should have played the blue card that I just handed you and then built the wonder stage.
Yep.
But I forgot what was it.
Dan,
It was
you
garbage.
didn't notice something.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. So.
It's free anyway if I
Yeah,
want
I should
it.
have tucked that on.
I just have to
But
decide.
this card is also really good for you.
Yeah, it probably is.
Well,
I just have to
it's
decide.
that.
Oh, yeah, I was hoping that would come back around.
Well, yeah. So I was screwed no matter what I did. Is basically where we're going with this.
So the question is, this would give Steph another point.
You're going to be discarding anyway. It doesn't matter.
What?
Your last card gets discarded.
Doesn't matter. This would give Steph another
Oh,
point.
if it's a red
Yeah.
one.
This red would give Steph another point.
Makes sense.
Don't tell me how to play my game.
That's why I'm not. I'm just saying you're not passing anything to me.
All right, I made the wrong decision there, and I will lose because of it.
Cool.
Well, at least this will prevent me from getting another -1, but it will prevent Dan from getting 5.
Yeah.
But this will give me 6, but I have to pay for it.
That's just as good, or arguably better. If
Arguably better
if
if
Steph is doing better than you
so
think.
1, 2. I do have that. I have to give somebody 2 coins. God, she got a stack of coins.
She does have a stack of coins.
You know what? I'm going to give these to you and build this.
All right.
And let that
Yeah, see,
fortification
that,
go.
I should have played that and then did this. I did it in the wrong order, but I'm playing this. Here's $2. Here's stinking claw.
Thank you.
Stinking.
Doesn't help, so.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, wonders.
10.
3,
20. Coins, 0.
1.
1.2 million.
11 points.
Jeez.
Oh, we need to do the military.
Oh, yeah, we got to...
I get 2 +5s.
I get a 5 and a -1.
Yep.
Mistakes were
Yes,
made.
all right. Get back to the scoring.
All right. Military, 4 net.
-3.
17.
Woo! Whoops. -3. 17. Blue cards. That's me all day.
0.
0 for Dan.
I don't believe in blue cards.
I don't either, but I did it anyway. 30.
It's nice.
13.
That's my number. Yellow. Nothing really, effectively.
0.
Yellow. I got.
Yeah, that's
3,
you. You're
7.
on. 7. Science. I wish I had.
Dan didn't get it as much as I thought.
Not as much as I would want. 16 plus 9 is 25, plus 1 is 26, plus 7 is 33. It's not spectacular.
But you made up for it with the military.
Purple.
Maybe.
0.
5.
I'm the
22.
big loser here. Like, not even close. I'm a loser.
Okay.
20, 42, 52, 62, 63, 60, 54 to 60 to something. 33, 50, 55, 58, 59. I think we have a 1-point game here.
Woo!
33 and 17 is 50, 55, 58, 59. 22, 42, 52, 63, 60. Yep. 20, 50, 54.
That's a very close
Oh, we
game.
had a raid, guys. 20-sided TV. Welcome,
20-sided.
Raiders. We were just doing the final scoring for our Seven Wonders game.
That's a very close game in general.
That was really
6
close.
points is very, very close. Our game last night was also pretty close, wasn't it?
It was.
It was.
We
Yeah.
we didn't score as well last night.
No, but it was still extremely close. I've often seen much more lopsided scores than that.
If only you didn't pay me, that would have been a point for you.
Oh no!
But I had to pay somebody.
Sure.
Actually, you're the only one who makes
Couldn't pay
cloth.
me.
No, what I should have played the cards in the other order. I could have gained, at least a point on that. If I played the cards in a different order. So, yes, we could have probably tied. Then you would have won on the tiebreaker, which I'm sure is money or something.
It is definitely money.
Yeah, so it didn't really make that much difference in the end.
Yes. So Scott said, well, you really mean -4, Steph, not -3,
No.
but I had a +1.
Yeah, he corrected himself after that.
Oh, okay. I just saw that.
She wasn't cheating to quite that
I wasn't cheating. I swear.
extent. At least not in that respect.
No.
In other respects, yes.
So
So much
Seven
better
Wonders.
3 players. Yes.
No, it's not. But I love the game enough that I like to play it as much as possible. So I'm really glad we got to play it. I really love it. I might have to keep both editions because I like the shiny cards.
And you like Babel.
I like Babel.
And you like 2 Babel.
And I like all the promos that
There's
I
a
have.
million promo boards, which you could in theory use with second edition.
That's true. Boards, but I mean like...
The board, they changed the size of the boards, but since you don't actually use them together, it doesn't really matter.
all the promo packs and cards.
Yeah, there's a million promos
All
and
the
things.
stuff.
You know perfectly well you're going to keep both editions. You know perfectly well that's going to happen.
Oh my goodness. Well, 20-sided TV, thanks for that raid.
Yeah,
Let us know
absolutely.
what you've been playing. We'll be right back. 1 second.
With what?